Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, June 15th. You'll be interested to know. 274 years ago, today in 1752, Benjamin Franklin flew a kite in a thunderstorm with a key tied to the string to show that lightning behaved like electricity. The demonstration convinced many that natural electricity could be studied systematically, advancing scientific methods and inspiring future innovations in electrical technology and public safety. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Monday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking fair with waves around 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions should hold steady through the morning, but expect them to become choppy by noon as winds pick up to onshore at 11 miles per hour. The tide is currently low and will start coming in later this afternoon. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with the -2-foot low tide when the south-southwest swell is 2 feet at 15 seconds and the onshore wind is 5 miles per hour. The first low tide on Monday will be -2 feet at 6:15 a.m., followed by a 5-foot high tide at 1:45. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 58 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start fair with waves at 2 to 3 plus feet, but choppy conditions develop by midday. On Wednesday, surf holds at 3 to 5 feet, remaining choppy as winds pick up to 16 miles per hour. Thursday continues similar size at 3 to 4 plus feet, with choppy waves persisting throughout the day, making for challenging surf. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 59 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:33, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:47. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions, with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then becomes mostly sunny with a high near 60 and a southwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday through Friday remain mild and mostly cloudy nights around 56, with daytime highs near 60 to 62 and partly sunny skies each day. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news. In San Francisco, everyone is debating a seemingly obscure tax, the transfer tax, which is paid during real estate sales or ownership changes. Mayor Daniel Lurie, the Democratic Socialists of America, and the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association are all seeking to modify it. Last fiscal year, the city generated nearly $300 million from this tax. Lurie and District 5 Supervisor Bilal Mahmood have proposed removing a transfer tax exemption for foreclosed properties to ensure lenders pay their fair share. Meanwhile, the Democratic Socialists of America are gathering signatures for a measure to direct transfer tax revenue to affordable housing. As local leaders engage in these discussions, Assemblymember Buffy Wicks is reportedly working on a plan to standardize transfer taxes statewide. Now on to sports. Carolina's Jordan Stahl wins the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff most valuable player, the oldest on record at age 37. Rod Brind'Amour, the Hurricanes coach, praised Stahl's leadership, stating, "We're not here today without Jordan Stahl." Stahl, a two-way shutdown center, led the Hurricanes to their second championship, scoring 6 goals in the final against the Golden Knights. He became the longest-tenured player in the organization after joining in 2012. Stahl's journey reflects resilience, as he noted, each scar, each moment just drives a hunger even deeper into you. His remarkable performance solidified his legacy in Carolina. In local sports, the Giants got back on track yesterday, beating the Cubs 5-1 at Oracle Park, with Logan Webb putting on a masterclass on the mound. 8 innings of 1-run ball with 7 strikeouts and no walks, the kind of performance you build on. Matt Chapman went deep with a 2-run shot, and now San Francisco heads to Atlanta tomorrow to open a 3-game series against the Braves. Adrian Hauser takes the ball against Grant Holmes at 4:15. It's a chance to stack wins on the road after a rough stretch. One thing to watch: the Giants just placed reliever Keaton Winn on the injured list with a right elbow strain. They called up Tristan Beck from Sacramento to fill the spot, though Beck has struggled this season. Vitello expects Winn back soon. Meanwhile, the Warriors continue their offseason push. Steph Curry made the inaugural Time 100 Most Influential People in Sports list, and there's real momentum building around a potential LeBron James pursuit before free agency. Steve Kerr is returning on a 2-year deal, keeping continuity in place. Golden State also has the 11th pick and is working out Michigan's Yaxel Lendeborg, looking to add some scoring punch around their star. Over at the Niners, they've locked in linebacker Larry Worth on a 3-year deal and released Milo Eifler. Mike Evans is impressing at OTAs too. George Kittle says he's been cooking everybody. Kittle himself is still rehabbing that Achilles, but should be ready for camp. In top news, an organic baby formula brand is being voluntarily recalled after 3 infants diagnosed with infant botulism were hospitalized. According to a notice from the Food and Drug Administration, the affected infants consumed Nara Organics powdered infant formula, sold at Target stores throughout the United States. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirmed the cases in California, Washington, and Pennsylvania. Fortunately, all 3 babies were successfully treated, with no reported deaths. Customers should stop using the affected products immediately and can request refunds online or return them to Target stores. If a baby shows symptoms, caregivers should contact their healthcare provider immediately. In business news, defaults in debt markets are starting again, warns PIMCO. Here is the bond giant's game plan. Investors should be getting their portfolios back to that 60% to 40% balance, says the influential bond fund firm. With defaults set for a comeback and stock market valuations looking stretched, investors should be turning to fixed income to help anchor portfolios, says bond fund giant PIMCO. After years of effortless returns, the default cycle is reasserting itself, and we expect significantly higher losses and lower quality credit, such as leveraged and private direct lending. A team at the $2 trillion management firm, led by Richard Clarida, said in a recently published outlook. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 4% over the weekend to just under $66,000. Ethereum is up 3% to just over $1,700. And XRP is up 4% to $1.19. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Humanoid robots are, by definition, quite extreme. Now, a humanoid is even training to complete one of the most daring spectacles ever conceived, scaling to the top of Mount Everest. According to Humanoids Daily, a modified Unetri G1 unit has recently completed a trek to the top of Ecuador's Chimborazo volcano, which stands at 20,564 feet high. The summit of Chimborazo is technically farther away from the center of the Earth than Mount Everest. The ultimate goal of the initiative, called PEMBA, is to give conservationists a tool to monitor remote environments. Next, Pablo and his team are set to take PEMBA to Hawaii's Mauna Kea. And in entertainment news, Matt Damon's viral science fiction thriller has taken over HBO Max. Of all the many exciting summer blockbusters in 2026, no film is as hotly anticipated as The Odyssey. Director Christopher Nolan returns with his most ambitious film yet, boasting a staggering production budget of $250 million. Featuring a star-studded cast, including Tom Holland and Anne Hathaway, The Odyssey is set to make waves on global screens. Meanwhile, Contagion, a film predicting the COVID-19 pandemic, has gone viral again, becoming the most streamed movie on HBO Max in the United States. Originally released on September 8, 2011, it grossed $137 million. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American inventor and electrical engineer, Nikola Tesla. And he said, "The present is theirs, the future, for which I have really worked, is mine." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.